In a hypothetical South Park episode focused on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the satire would begin with the boys, Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny, gathered around the TV, groaning about the latest saga involving the royal couple. Predictably, Cartman is the most vocal, frustrated by Harry and Meghan's omnipresence in the media. He mimics their whining voices, complaining about how they continuously cry for privacy, while simultaneously seeking attention, much to the boys' amusement. As the scene shifts, the episode cuts to a parody of Harry and Meghan's lives. Meghan is depicted as domineering, obsessively managing everything from the trimming of hedges to the behavior of their staff. Her obsession with perfection leads to chaos as employees begin quitting en masse. She yells at the gardeners about the precise angles at which the hedges should be cut, while Harry, portrayed as utterly lost and unsure of his place in the world, meekly attempts to offer reassurance. His uncertainty and Meghan's authoritarian nature are exaggerated, reflecting public criticisms of their public personas. As the boys continue to watch, Cartman cackles, loving every minute of the absurd portrayal of Harry being henpecked while Meghan makes a fuss over minor issues. Kyle, always the voice of reason, wonders aloud why Harry continues to put up with it. Kenny, as always, has little to add but muffled laughs, while Stan shakes his head at the ridiculousness of it all. The satire then delves into the couple's Netflix deal, which South Park mocks ruthlessly. With exaggerated flair, Harry and Meghan are depicted signing a massive $100 million contract, only to produce flop after flop. Meghan insists on turning their daily life into content, creating nonsensical shows about their garden parties and Harry's attempts at normal life, all of which fail spectacularly. Netflix, in this fictional universe, is portrayed as regretting ever making the deal, with executives pulling their hair out as Harry and Meghan pitch yet another irrelevant show. At this point, Cartman loses it, practically rolling on the floor laughing. "Oh my God, can you imagine paying these clowns $100 million to be boring?" he exclaims. Meanwhile, Kyle questions why Netflix ever agreed to the deal in the first place, pointing out that the couple's fame doesn't necessarily translate to entertainment value. The comedic take on the royal couple's failures continues with a jab at their use of PR tactics. Desperate to stay relevant after their Netflix projects flop, Harry and Meghan are shown calling on friends to boost them on social media. This culminates in a scene where Kyle, perplexed, asks, "Who the hell is Nacho, and why is he always tweeting about them?" A nod to a real-life friend of Harry's, the reference draws laughs for how absurd the situation becomes, Meghan demanding that all her friends tweet endlessly about her latest project, while Harry awkwardly tags along. Throughout the episode, the show interweaves moments of Harry and Meghan's attempts to gain attention with the couple's increasing disillusionment. They are depicted trying everything, from fake controversies to more flopped business ventures. In one scene, Meghan is so exasperated with their failure to capture the world's attention that she begins micromanaging Harry's personal life down to his breakfast cereal choice. Harry, in contrast, spends the episode in a haze of confusion, unsure why none of their ventures seem to pan out. As the fictional chaos behind their lives unfolds, South Park underscores the couple's increasing disconnect with the reality of their situation. Meghan's overbearing nature drives even more staff to quit, while Harry's helplessness is emphasized through exaggerated bumbling. By the time the episode reaches the climactic point, their palace staff has all but deserted them, leaving them alone to fend for themselves, a metaphor for their increasingly isolated public image. In the final moments, the boys turn to each other, speculating on what's next for the couple. The episode leaves the audience with a question. Will Harry and Meghan return to the royal fold, tail between their legs, or will they continue to spiral into irrelevance? The suspense lingers as the boys debate. Cartman, of course, is certain they'll come crawling back to the royal family, but Kyle suggests they might double down on their controversial PR tactics. As the credits roll, the boys' conversation trails off, leaving the audience with a blend of humor and an underlying sense of curiosity about the real Harry and Meghan's future, mirroring the ongoing public fascination with their unpredictable and headline-grabbing lives.